Week 14. 7 days before the critic. 0 time. Infinite deliverables. As landscape architecture students, our design usually only stabilizes 1 week before critic. But in the same week, we still need to produce models, draw sections, render perspective, produce plans, and lay out the final panels. That's why Midjourney has become a survival tool for many designers. Not to replace our design thinking, but to explore mood, generate image quickly, and improve storytelling when time is the enemy. After signing in the Explore section, you can see image generated by other users that day. Clicking reveals its specific formulas. But our own image are generated in Create and Edit. Create generates a completely new image from scratch, and it creates 4 new images each time. Prompts can generate image from scratch based on text, or you can use an image you provide as the basis for the generation logic. And additionally, if you want a reference style for your image, you can upload an image with that style here. Edit is a bit different because it processes your existing image. Its functions include paint and retexture. Landscape architecture prompts are very different from architecture. I will go through the landscape-specific prompts one by one. It is mainly made up of landscape project type and plants and rendering style. With the update for version 7, Midjourney now is much more sensitive to your prompts, so avoid using junk words like photorealistic, raw photo, 4K and 8K. Avoid using these words as they may mislead the AI. Landscape project type is the most important as Midjourney now has better understanding of them. For example, we could be doing residential garden, campus, community garden, wetland, waterfront, rooftop garden, and so on. So we need to define the correct terms in prompts. Next, defining the plants are very crucial. For example, the 2 images use the same prompts but different plant name. As a result, they evoke completely different feelings. So specific your plant will help Midjourney generate more accurate design. Here is another example. These 4 different places are with the same tropical plants, so they have the same color palette and overall atmosphere. Rendering style will strongly influence the output result. So we have isometric diagrams, mirror render, sketch, watercolor, ink, and so on. You can also use style raw to create highly realistic photos.
One of the most useful features is turning sketches into quick visualizations. You don't need a perfect drawing. Even a rough line of sketch works. Introduce the retexture function of V7 Midjourney. Show a few sketches you've drawn in the studio. And Midjourney generate renders, ideally 2 sets. Now, I will input 1 set into the Midjourney and see what it will look like.
So here's what you can do for your final week workflow. First step will be illustrating a plan for your own design. With your design plan, you will be able to generate the mood for it in Midjourney with your preferred style. And then just keep modifying it, changing it with different settings and the prompts, until you get the most satisfied one for putting in panels and showing. Next time when you are extremely busy, use Midjourney to save your time. Maybe it can save your final week.